Remarkables. I got a question from Michelle, and she wanted to find out about what you should be looking for in a partnership if you are a for-profit looking to partner with a nonprofit. And it's a great question because I think that this is the wave of the future. I think that for-profits and nonprofits partnering together to make a connected impact is something that is really going to be huge. And I'm talking about smaller businesses, entrepreneurs, small brick and mortars, connecting with current nonprofits to really help you focus on purpose and help for-profit businesses focus on profit. So let's jump right into this video, and I will tell you guys my 5 tips on what you should keep in mind when you are creating a partnership between a for-profit and a nonprofit. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Ashlee Tate, and I'm a strategic communications consultant. And my goal here is to help you design a life and business on purpose so you can unleash your something amazing. So Michelle, the first thing I want to help you understand is that the bedrock of all good partnerships is really all about alignment. You have to find alignment in these 5 different areas, and you'll be on your way to having a great partnership with your for-profit and the nonprofit that you choose. So the first thing is values. So when we look at values, these are things like maybe you value community, or you value family, or you value security, or the things that just rise to the top, and that when you look at your business decisions that you have to make, you kind of always go back to, this is the most important thing to me when I'm running this business. And both nonprofits and for-profits have these things that they have to really focus on that will guide them throughout their journey. So the second thing is mission. When you have a mission in your business, which every business should and does, this is really what tells you the what of what you're doing. And when you know the what, decisions become a lot easier because you can always kind of use your what as a litmus test. Should we do X, Y, and Z? No, it does not fit our mission. So when you are meeting with someone about a potential partnership, you really want to look at, does this match our mission? Does this align with what we're trying to do and the direction we're trying to go? Number 3 is all about audience alignment. So if you have ever taken out the time to do your target audience, then you know who you're speaking to, you know the customer you're looking for. You want to make sure that the nonprofit that you decide to partner with is talking to someone very similar to that. You don't want your message to get watered down because you're not talking to the right audience that you have been in your business. Now, this can mean that you have a segment of your audience that you want to speak to that nonprofit speaks to, or this can mean that you are pivoting and you're changing to speak to a different type of audience that still aligns with your business and your mission. And if that's what you are trying to do, that's totally fine. That works, and you should definitely go there because you're opening up a new audience, which is great. It's just to be sure that you understand the purpose of why you are wanting to work with this nonprofit and their specific audience. And if you don't know who their audience is, I would talk to them and make sure that you're aware of who they speak to and that they're aware of who they speak to so that you can make a proper decision. Number 4 is all about your goals and objectives. You want to make sure that when you set these goals and objectives, that both of you have come together to sit down and figure out what each person is looking for from this partnership. You should have a partnership goal specifically for the 2 of your businesses to figure out what is mutually beneficial for both of you. Maybe you're getting social media and they're going to be putting out a lot of content with your name on it and thanking you and recognizing you, or maybe you're going to get some pictures together, or you're going to have them on the thank you notes as a nonprofit. Whatever it's going to be, you need to make sure that those goals definitely align. And then you also want to make sure that your goals align if you are doing a pure partnership, and you want to make sure that partnership actually is aligned on goals that each of you have for your businesses. So this should not be like willy-nilly. It should be something that's very planned out, very clear, and both of you have agreed that you are happy with these goals and objectives that are going to be achieved during that time. The last thing I want to add on to that is that you want to make sure each of these goals that you set are measurable goals, that you have a measurable outcome that at the end of or at your check-in points, you can check with each other to make sure that you guys are aligning on that goal and that things are actually being accomplished. This is going to be a huge piece of what you're talking about when you're in this partnership, and you want to make sure that it's very clear. Measurable outcomes would be something like, we want to help you gain 50 more customers walking through your door each month. And that allows you to measure how many customers are actually coming through, so that at the end you guys can talk about what the measurable outcome, did it actually come to fruition, or was it something that never ended up happening? So make sure that you are very, very clear on this specific piece. Number 4 is very important. Goals and objectives must have measurable outcomes. Number 5 is your timeline. So your timeline needs to be very clear. When do you meet up? Who are you meeting up with? Who from each business is going to be the liaison? How are you guys going to track what's going on, and when? Is it a joint calendar? Are you guys being invited on Google calendars? Like, how are you guys going to track all of this together so that the partnership is very clear? You also want to make sure in your timeline piece that you understand how long you're committing. Are you committing to supporting them for a year at a specific amount, and what you expect from that if you are? Is this a one-time, we're going to do a project with you, or we're going to do an event with you, but we'd like to be part of this event for the duration of the event that is planned? You need to really make sure that you have all of these pieces designed and written out. And lastly, I'm going to end with in a contract. We don't want to be one of those partnerships that sinks on land, as the saying goes. The only partnership that sinks on land is a business partnership. So we are not going to be those, because we are going to have a contract, and we're going to be very clear about our goals and our objectives and what we expect. We're going to be clear about the mutual benefit that both of us want from the partnership. And that's about it. You should be really good if you set these things in stone and you guys really schedule time to talk about it, whether it's you and the executive director, or you choose a liaison that you trust and they choose a liaison that they trust, that are going to consistently be working together to hammer out all of these alignment goals that you need to come up with. Lastly, Michelle, I just want to commend you for being a for-profit, looking for a nonprofit to partner with. I really think this is like one of the best things that for-profits can do, not only for their community, but also for their businesses. It really shows a different side of the business to the community, and especially when you choose to actually partner with a nonprofit, it gives a lot of stability to nonprofits and sustainability when they know they can rely on a specific partner that's going to help them make this charitable journey happen. So that's it, guys. And if you're interested in getting any sort of strategic communication or strategic vision goals, marketing, any sort of thing with your business to help you move forward and really grow, come join us in the Academy. And if you aren't at that point yet and you are still creating a nonprofit, I do have a 30-day course that's available for you, unleashyourpurpose.thinkific.com, and you can get that also down in the description box, and you can find out about both down there. But anyway, I look forward to seeing you, and I hope you come join us in the tribe. That's completely free, and you can get your invitation at ashleetate.com. I hope that helped you guys. Now I want you to get out there and unleash your something amazing. Bye, guys.